This is London with MarketHedge. We're looking at Bitcoin and a potential opportunity to enter given a dual confirmation on the daily with both the MACD turning green in the histogram and over the 20 moving average. I want to invite you first of all, before we go over the trades, for F1 Singapore. Anybody that's going to be in Singapore this weekend, please drop me a line either in the comments or otherwise. I will be in Singapore for the race day on Sunday. Looking forward to meeting our BTCC partners. Yes, all of our trades on MarketHedge go through BTCC. We're excited about the race, and guys, Sunday's going to rock and roll. It's one of the most exciting F1 races. If you guys are into F1, I'll be there for, guys, 24 hours. Definitely for the race day. Won't be for the full weekend and party events, but I'm going to be there to hang out with the BTCC crew. Thank you guys so much in terms of your partnership for MarketHedge. Could not do it without you. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin in terms of the trades, in terms of the potential hedge. We've got a flat line, flat top resistance at that 116. We like bulls to get back up and over. We do have a line of resistance incoming, particularly on the daily. So this is the catch. Bitcoin sending some mixed signals, though it's a dual confirmation, right? If you're a pure technical trader, you know it's like, hey, hold on. We've got a line of resistance on the daily incoming without a doubt. But we have such a clean, thus far, we have a really clean micro. Let's just call this a micro confirmation on that daily 20 moving average. You got it, right? To the extent that we are looking at that histogram plus being over that 20 moving average on the daily, it kind of gives you the, I don't know, not a wait and see, but a little bit of a caution, right? A little bit of a caution that we're looking at a level of resistance across the top. You may say, well, okay, I'm going to taper back, right? I'm going to taper back my entry. Well, that might be a situation where you would say, okay, well, why don't I hedge my exposure to the upside in terms of this potential move up and over, right? As we look at that, looking at the potential for a hedge, let's go ahead and execute that on MarketHedge.pro. Our app will be incoming. Guys, we're almost done with the app. Very excited to see what we can accomplish in 2025 and beyond. I'm going to go ahead and execute some orders. We're going to go into multi-mode. Here we go, multi-mode, cross-account executions. And I want to show you guys just what MarketHedge.pro can do, and this will be referenced up for some of the crew in BTCC. Now, in terms of the cross-account functionality here, we've got that. I want to go ahead and launch in some long orders so that everybody can take a look at the way that I've approached this let's say this situation where the signals aren't perfect. I have designed in and stacked longs. These are all long orders. You'll see that I executed about $200 in margin at 500x in leverage. Steps are the area between, the increment between each order is 150 and the number of orders is 50. So my overall exposure on each account is $160,000, meaning if we pour down all the way to the drop, guys, all the way to that bottom level, it's 160 grand. And just understand, I am always looking for accelerated returns and accelerated risks. So those accelerated risks do, guys, accompany the majority of the time those accelerated returns. So this is the way that I've chosen to enter in, is to not have a full measure of exposure at this top level. Instead, I'm going to take an approach where I'm going to allow Bitcoin to do what it's going to do with a little bit of I'd say a backup plan with those stacked orders. The alternative would have been just to go heavy right here at the point of confirmation over that specific 20 moving average and go heavy exactly when, right? An all-in scenario when we had that specific green on the histogram for the MACD on the daily. So instead of that, you've seen that I've stacked orders. This is just a different approach, right? It means that I'm not all in. It means that I do recognize that level of resistance across the top is a hurdle with some really bullish signals on the daily. So let's see how these trades work out. I'll be powering into some trades, guys, over the next several days leading into F1 as we look at the potential for MarketHedge to serve as just a primary power player in the markets of 2025 and beyond with of course BTCC, with the BTCC engine and exchange in the background. Another shout out to you guys. And once again, if you missed in the beginning, we'll be at F1 Singapore this weekend. We're going to be there for the race day, which is Sunday. If you're heading in, if you're a part of Bitcoin trading, if you're part of MarketHedge or part of BTCC, you let me know. This is London, former hedge fund owner, private, non-SEC, not financial advice, and just really looking forward to a really nice time there at F1 Singapore. It's one of the best races of the year. I'll definitely be there for Sunday And yeah, we're going to see the sparks fly. It's going to be nice, guys. If you know the tracks, you're going to see some sparks fly on the track. It's going to be a blast. I'll be there, guys. It's London with MarketHedge. Let's see what bulls can do with this specific situation and a pattern, which let's just go over this very quickly, not to belabor anything. But yeah, the specific symmetrical triangulation is reminiscent of a let's say of a bull pennant, to the extent that we don't have quite the formation in that clean run-up that we always like beforehand, that flagpole to repeat. I've designated it as more of a potential, guys, for a measured move. Remember, this is one of the riskiest investments, the riskiest ways to trade that you can find. That's why we're trading it. This is London with MarketHedge.